Welcome back to the next part of Angular routing series. In this video, we are going to see how we can activate the routing through class file. So far, we have seen how to set default route as well as wildcard route. Next, we have seen the difference between href attribute and router link directive. Also, we have seen how to activate routing through template file. So I will highly recommend you to watch my previous routing videos before starting this video. So we have used a router link directive to redirect from one view to another view through template file. And today we will see how to use navigate and navigate by URL methods in the class file for the navigation. We have already achieved this navigation functionality through router link directive. So why do we need router methods to navigate again? Why? Because we can use router link directive is to just redirect from one component to another component. But if we want to perform any task before routing to the next component, in this case, we should use router methods like navigate and navigate by URL. So for that, we will add some more information in this about component. I want to add the information about my channel. So the channel information I'll take from my channel. I'll put it inside the paragraph tag. And this welcome I'll put instead of about. And to create the scenario, I want to add one input text. For that, I'll take div of class row. Inside that, I want one div of column 6. Inside that, I'll take one label with name, message, and I need one input tag of type text. And I want one more div inside same row. And instead of this label and text, I will use the anchor with router link directive and I'll give the name submit. Save the changes, go to the browser and just remove this class. Save the changes and go to the browser. Now you can see the about component with some information about my channel, and after that you can see one input box and one submit button. I don't want this anchor, I want this button. So I'll just replace it with button. Save the changes and I'll add the class to this button is btn primary. Okay, so what I want to navigate from about component to home component once I click on this submit button. Also, once I click on this submit button, I want to store this user message inside database. So before moving to the home component, I need to store this message inside database. Then I want to redirect to home component. So in order to achieve this functionality, what we need to do? We need to add one click event on this submit button. So I'll add one click event on submit. In the same method, I need to define inside TS file of same component. So what I need to write inside this on submit button? First, I need to store the user message inside database. And then I want to redirect to home component. So in this case, we need navigate and navigate by URL methods. Why? Because with router link directive, we can just redirect to another view without performing any task. But in our case, we want to perform task to store the message inside database. That is why we can't use router link directive. So in order to use navigate and navigate by URL method, we need to inject the router through constructor. I'll store the router inside one private variable, that is router. And we need to import this router from Angular router package. Okay. Now we can use this router to navigate from one view to another view. So I'll add the code for navigation router dot. You can see we are getting two methods here, navigate and navigate by URL. So we will go with navigate by URL first. This navigate by URL method accept path with string. So I'll add path inside that. So where we want to redirect? We want to redirect to home component. That is why I have added this path. So I'm not going to write logic to store message inside database because our purpose is to understand navigate and navigate by URL method. So save the changes and go to the browser. Here you can see we can add any message, test a message, and once you submit, we can redirect to home component. So this is how we can use navigate by URL method. So similarly, we will see how to use second method of router is navigate. Navigate method accepts array. So inside array, we need to pass the path. So in our case, we want to redirect to home component. And this array will take multiple parameters like ID, we can pass name, etc. So right now I want only the path, so I'll keep it simple. So save the changes and go to the browser. So here, message, and then click on a submit button. I'm able to redirect to home component. So without adding any message, you can also redirect because this is not a required field. So you can see we can redirect from about to home component with navigate and navigate by URL method. Hope you understand this navigate and navigate by URL method. Thanks for visiting my channel. If you learn anything from this Angular routing series, then please do like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you. Bye-bye.